Boom. I'm learning things again. I'm learning the people that care about you only want what's in their best interest. Because that makes sense to me now. Everybody cares for somebody, hopefully. I think if if I care for my if I care about my partner, if I care about my parents, I want them to do less risky things because it's in my benefit if I don't have to deal with another headache that's not my own. I had a conversation with a buddy of mine. We were talking about we have this friend who makes pretty good money, above average, but they have to save money on the side because their siblings or their parents get themselves in financial trouble. So it prevents her from getting to the next level. I think about that too, but then it's all about risk tolerance. And it's one thing to handle my own risk, and then there's another thing if I have to handle someone else's risk on top of my own risk. And this is tough. Like growing up and figuring things out like this, I don't I don't know what the right answer is anymore. And I was listening to a podcast, Diary Diary of a CEO with, I always forget his name, UK accent, English accent, with and Cody Sanchez, and like her mission is to make like more millionaires. But then also the other issue is that the more money that people make, government just taxes more, or it also just increases the level of inflation to where if more money is circulating around the world, that just means things are gonna things are just gonna cost more because that's the new standard of living. But they don't take in account of the people in the lower end, in the povertish, in the more poverty levels where they haven't seen or they haven't been exposed to making that much money yet. I think most people are predisposed to what they've seen in their past. I think most people spend most of their times with their guardian or their parents for the first, what, 13, 13 to 18 years of their lives. They live at home, so they see how their parents or their guardians do things. And then in return, that's how they end up doing things as an adult. And with the ever growing technology or ever evolving technology, we have more access to the internet, we have access to social media. So we get to see more things, more lives. So you don't have to continue your family legacy or family lifestyle in terms of what they do for money. Um, but I don't know, to be honest. Like I didn't spend a lot of time with my parents physically, but I did watch how they worked. And that made me more ambitious as a entrepreneur or as a working human being. And that's the only thing that I knew. And then the more people that I met down the line, because I felt like I was more like a latchkey kid and just sheltered, I realized that wasn't the only way of thinking. And now I just find myself that you you kind of the people around you reflect who you are, law of attraction if you call it. And sometimes if someone is outshining you, you'll tend you'll tend not to stay around them. and it's tough. It's really all about what you tell yourself, or what your self talk is. To be honest, whatever your self talk is, whatever your self esteem is, that is how you will carry yourself, and it's not that hard to see. To be honest, I think nowadays, with all these movies that are out, with all of social media, most people wear their emotions on their sleeves, or their self esteem, to be honest. You can tell when someone's insecure, you can tell when someone is just doing things out of vanity, and you can see when someone's actually genuine. And I try to be as most genuine as possible, and to live a life of true freedom, where if I need to reverse engineer and make a certain amount of money, I have to do the things that I have to do to live the lifestyle I want, to live the with the freedom what money gives you. But I don't know. I think everything is it's really kind of like a game where money's kind of the point system, and your your end game. Think of like I'm thinking about I watched Dashi XP, when you find like alternate endings into like these scary movies. You choose your ending. It just depends if you can last. I like that.